And here we are with Teddy Bear's birthday surprise.
Hi, hello, I'm UndeadBlackBird. I'm going to be running Fatty Bear's birthday surprise. Before we get started, just a little bit of information on the game. This is a children's point-and-click game from 1993, when apparently they didn't care about copyright infringement with the Bullwinkle sitting on the shelf here. It's a simple little run. It's short and sweet. There's only 2 little bits of RNG that I'll mention when we get to them. But for the most part, it's pretty much straightforward. Clicking around, pressing the right buttons to skip the dialogue and animations to make things go faster. And the run starts on the first click, which is on the door over here on the left. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, so the story is you are this child's teddy bear, and you are trying to set things up for her birthday to surprise her in the morning when she wakes up. So we're running around the house, collecting items, setting everything up to give our kid a happy birthday. And we're trying not to wake up the parents, but we make a lot of noise right there where we fall. Somehow they don't wake up. But this being an early 90s point-and-click adventure game, just about everything in this game is clickable, has some sort of interaction, some sort of animation with it. But you could spend hours doing the little side games and clicking on everything, watching what else happens. Here we have a couple of skips. We let this dog out of the box, dog is out and gone. That triggers one of the bits of RNG. First, we need to grab our ingredients out of the fridge. So the first bit of RNG we're going to see is in this cabinet. There are 4 things here, and one of them is missing. It looks like the measuring cup, which is the one you want if you're going for speed, because that is straight on your path. But one of 3 of those items will be randomly generated somewhere in the game, and you've got to find them, and they're always in the same spots. You hope not to get the mixing bowl because it goes in the garden. If it goes in the garden, you have to wait until you've recaptured the dog, because if you go there before you capture the dog digs a hole, and then the dog needs a bath, and I don't know how to give the dog a bath because I've never had to do that. The other bit of RNG is after you let the dog out of the gift, it grabs some letters and scatters them all over the house. And it's always 3 letters, and the letters are always in the same spots. And you just have to figure out which 3 letters are missing. So yeah, unfortunately, you know, if the garden is right there. Oh, there's one of our letters. The garden is right there, and if you go there now, then you have to give the dog a bath. So we're going to check up in the treehouse real quick, see if there's a letter hiding up here. There is not. Back down. And we go out to the front. And I'm checking the garage. Because the garage has one of the items we need, the sugar up there on the shelf, and we have a letter. Gotta wait for the dog to run through the background.
I love the stepladder here.
So here, we just gotta grab the sugar off the shelf. And again, we're skipping all the dialogue because he'll stand there and talk for about a minute after every click if you don't skip the dialogue. And we've got 2 of our letters. We're still missing one of our letters. And sometimes one of them will be up against the mailbox here, not today. And there's our 3rd letter, laying right on the cart. So we found all of our missing letters. Once we get back in the kitchen, the dog is in here, and we can trick the dog back into the box with the bone, and the dog is handled. So now the dog is handled, we can come in here, get the last of our ingredients for the cake, because if we grab these chocolate chips before the dog is handled, the dog will run off with the chocolate chips. I don't know where he takes them. Now we're going to bake the cake. This is the slowest part of the run, waiting for all of these ingredients to magically teleport themselves into the mixing bowl.
Then you're going to put some beautiful decorations on it.
We are going to decorate this cake. It's going to be the best birthday cake this kid has ever had. I'm just glad that eggs in real life don't make this noise because it would be really disturbing if they did. Okay, so let's make the cake. And we'll have our option to decorate it here. And we're done decorating. Beautiful cake. Okay. That rabbit talks a lot. We skip over all of it. It's time to go upstairs and do the final touches for the party. We've got the dog back in the present. We've got the cake made and decorated. Beautifully, I might add. Now we just need to go back into our kids' room. And step 1 is we need 5 balloons, specifically 5. And if you're playing this casually, if you don't like the color of the balloons you get, you can pop a balloon and blow up another one. But for the sake of time, we don't care what colors come up. We just need 5 balloons. The very last thing we need to do is we need to put these letters back on the board, and time is when the last letter is placed. So that will be time.
Hooray, hurrah! I spelled happy birthday. Phew,
And now,
well done.
Kayla gets to have a great birthday party that her teddy bear set up for her. I don't know who put the candles on there. It wasn't us, but we made the cake, we decorated it, blew up the balloons. And when she wakes up, she's got a puppy waiting for her. And that is Fatty Bear's birthday surprise in a nutshell. Like I said, a lot of the gameplay of this is the little side games, just clicking on everything, watching them go. But, you know, you can make night last about 5 minutes, maybe less.
What a surprise!
Very nice, Ron.
Beautiful.
And just one little more Easter egg. I don't know why we bothered putting the dog in the box, because she doesn't even open the box. He's just already out.
Oh, a puppy! This is the best birthday I ever had.
All right, thank you everyone for watching Fatty Bear's birthday surprise.
Thank you, everybody.
We have a donation from Captain N. Blaze, $5. Good morning from Denmark. I remember owning and playing through Fatty Bear so many times as a kid. To me, there was this alluring and mysterious atmosphere about getting to explore and sneak around the house in the middle of the night while everyone was asleep. And I remember how I would always find the food in the fridge so tasty looking. I can't say the parents are the most responsible in their handling of puppies. Fatty Bear, save that animal. And remember to say hi to Putt Putt. Coming up next, we will be enjoying Looney Tunes, run by Winterbit. A reminder that all of this is for Malala Fund. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, they're breaking down barriers that hold girls back through investing in local education activists, advocating to hold leaders accountable, and amplifying girls' voices. If you have the means to, please consider donating. Okay, and we're gonna go to a Twitch ad. Be right back. And folks, we have an anonymous donation for $15. Thank you